Faith like the beat.
This is a banana and a plantain farm. As you can see, we have lots of plantains and banana here, and we are here to talk more about it. Yes, actually, the farmland is about 10 plots. It's about 10 plots filled with suckers all over. At least here we can talk about having up to 400 to 600 suckers here. And I would say I came down to this farm, to manage this farm. This is the present condition I found the farm. This is the stage where the other person managing it stopped. So I have to continue from where he stopped. So as you can see, this is our banana sucker. As we all know, well, many people will be asking, how do we differentiate the banana from the plantain? Anyway, from the look, you might not know the real appearance when looking at it, but from the stem, you will see exactly how it looks like. Like that of the banana, it has a kind of black color on the stem, and somehow some of these banana suckers are being malnourished. Are you getting it? Most of them, many of them here are malnourished. Even some are even having stunted growth. Are you getting it? As you can see, this one now, this one here now has stayed up to, by August it will be 1 year it was planted. So, but because of lack of nutrients in the soil, it is being malnourished. It's not really growing. Are you getting it? Because some of these plants, there are things you have to give to them on a weekly or daily basis for them to grow well. And most of the plantains and bananas here, they lack these nutrients. That's why they are not growing. So, but since we are here, as time goes on, we'll carry out the due processes, the things we are supposed to do to them to make them grow. So we are going to continue this process. It's a continuous process we are going to do. Are you getting it? So now, these ones here, there's every tendency that with time they will be fine. Likewise other ones too, because I personally have come to really make these things come back to its normal stage, the way they ought to grow. So many people will be saying, these things, for the fact that they are not growing, they won't grow. That's not true. When these crops are giving what they lack, I think they will do better and they will grow better. So, and today we'll be doing some planting as well, because we brought in hybrid suckers for plantain. It's over there. We are going to show you the process and how the planting is being done. We are going to carry out that one today. So the reason why I'm bringing up this side of the farm is for you to see the stage, the current stage they find themselves. Then as time goes on, by the time we start giving it what it needs, what it requires to grow, you will not see the changes. Are you getting it? So in this particular stage now, this is the stage where we find these suckers. As you can see, many of them here, they are over 1 year. Are you getting it? Some are up to 8 months. So for now, this is the stage we are starting from. Crop proper care will be given to these things, then by the next video shoot, you will see the changes. As time goes on, you will still continue to see the changes in this farmland. So right away, we will be going down to the plantain section where we want to plant the hybrid suckers. Thank you for watching. Once again, this is Jasper's Garden. I am Mr. Wiseman. Thank you. This is the plantain section. We are here to plant some of the suckers, the ones that were brought in today. These are the ones we planted last week, being 12th of July. Okay, now one thing I would like to explain here now. Here we have the first sucker. Here we have the second sucker. Are you getting it? Right now, the spacing we are using for these suckers now is 8 feet. 8 feet. That's the distance from this sucker to the other sucker. Likewise, other ones too. We are using 8 feet. Then the distance from here to here is 7 feet. Now, we want to plant another sucker here. So that is why we have to put this rope in order to get, for them to be in a straight line. In order for these suckers to be in a straight line. So what we are going to do right now is to measure from here to here. We're going to measure 8 feet from this place to this place. Hello, come and assist me, please. I need your assistant. Down to that other place. Then we'll take it down. Take it down. So this place is 8 feet. We are going to dig this place. Come over again. Come close. Map it there. Yes, sir. Okay. Okay. 8 feet here. Come again. Okay. So keep coming to me so that here is another 8 feet. 8 feet here. I don't know. So this is how we are going to extend it. We will get to that end. Till we get to that end. So this is a continuous process. This is another 8 feet. That's what we are talking about. Come over to 8 feet here. Come to 8 feet here. Check 8 feet. This place down here. Come on, hold it here. Because of this 8 feet now, because of these things now, we won't put anything here. Just because of these grasses here. So we are taking down. We have another 8 feet here. Before we can then start to do. This. So today we are going to use a particular method of planting here. So now what we are going to do, these are the suckers. You can see how the sucker look like. This is it. This is a clear view of a hybrid sucker. Look at this one now. It's having another this thing on it, another plantlet on it. You can see it from here. So now within a short period of time, let me say within 4 to 5 months, this one here will start bringing out another sucker. You can see, look at it, we cut off the mouth, but within a short time it start bringing out another leaf from it. So this is our hybrid suckers, and these ones, they are also our hybrid sucker. Look at how they look like. This is how a good and healthy sucker should look like. So this is it. This is it. Then come over, let me show you other suckers. Let's see if we can compare it, or this is it. This is another species of plantain. This is the sucker that was being planted. This one is another one. This is the hybrid. This is how it looks like. Likewise, this other one here that has been growing. Okay. This one, you can see, this is a hybrid sucker. This is another sucker. So this is the one we are going to use for the planting. Take. Then this is our poultry droppings. This is our poultry droppings, which we are going to use for planting. So the method which we are going to use, this is it. This is how it looks like. Poultry dropping. This is it. So the method we are going to use for this planting now is we're going to dig the ground. After digging the ground, we'll put little of these poultry droppings, then cover it. Then after covering it, we'll then pour the remaining part of the droppings, the poultry waste, on the earth surface. But you won't let it come closer to the plantain stem. So let's do that here. This is our first mark. We dig it. So while digging the ground, this is a shovel. You dig 1 foot below the earth surface. Are you getting it? We dig 1 foot below the earth surface. That's the measurement of this shovel, the head of the shovel. Just 1 foot from the earth surface. So this is how we do the digging. Dig it. Come closer and view the. This is how we dig. Wow. The soil is still soft. There's still water in the ground. So what we'll do, we'll just take some of the poultry droppings and put them around inside, mix them up with the sand. Now you can bring the sucker, one of the sucker, and we'll put it right close to the rope. Are you getting it? So now what we'll do, this sand here, now we are not going to pour it inside bag. We'll take the sand from the side. We use the ones from the side so as to create vacuum for water, where water can easily penetrate and be stored. This is the process we're going to take for this. So that is what we're going to do here. planted this one. So the next thing here now is to take some of these grasses. We use it as our mulching, for mulching. We use these grasses to mulch it round. Are you getting it? So as to prevent the hotness of the sun from getting to the stem or from dehydrating the plantain sucker. So this is the method we use to plant this. Oh, lest I forget, bring some of this thing. Let's pour it here so that as the rain keeps falling, gradually it will be going inside the soil. Get me another one. Put it. Don't pour it, just pour it inside. Yeah. So this is how we do it. Get another one. Pour it. Come closer, sir. It's okay. So this is how we do it. Then we'll now apply our grass. So when the rain falls, with the help of this vacuum, water won't go out so easily. The vacuum will help us retain water and also help the plantain from not dehydrating. I mean the mulching. So this is a continuous process. That's how we do, and you know, till we complete this other line. After this other line, we can now move over to the next line. Thank you. Maybe during the next stage, I think on the next stage, we'll come back here to check on these suckers to know how they are growing. Are you getting it? So that's all for now. Thank you for watching. This is Jasper's Farms once again. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe. Here are some of the suckers we're going to plant today. Look at them. We've lined them up today. So these are the mark that have been placed on the ground. Here we're going to plant them. You can see them here. You can see them. This is another one. So in these suckers now, if you look at these suckers very well, we cut off the leaf just because of the transport system, so that it will be easy for us to carry. That is one of the reasons why we cut off this thing, because we know after a short period of time they will still come up and they will still grow. So that is one of the reasons why we remove the leaves. We still have some other ones that have started growing. So you can see on the ground we still have the suckers here. You can see we have more of it here. Yeah, these are the new hybrid suckers. Okay, here you can see this one has already started germinating, bringing out flowers. This is it. This is it. It started bringing out flower. Likewise this, and some other ones, they are still here. So today we are going to plant these ones on the floor. So we're still going to dig the ground. After digging the ground, we'll show you how we dug the ground, the depth, the size, and how we place the suckers right inside the ground. And in this process, we are still going to make use of these poultry compost. This compost manure, look at them. These are them inside the bag. Okay. Yeah, this is exactly how they look like. So this is what we are going to use for the planting of these suckers. So the planting process will begin immediately as soon as we are done with the application of the compost manure to the existing suckers, not the new ones. So once we are done with that, we'll come down here to plant these ones. Thank you. Yeah, this place is a virgin land where nothing has been planted before. You can see the environments. The planting is still going on, and here is the method that was used. There's the poultry droppings right inside the hole. Mix it, just little portion of it. Well mixed with sand. There's the poultry waste. And those are the suckers. And now apply some of the poultry droppings on the surface. You can see it's just by the side, round it. Round it just by the side. But don't allow it to go closer to the stem. That's it. So this is how, this is a continuous process. This is how we'll do it till we finish it up. So that's just it for now. Today's episode, we are here to show you our farmland, what it looks like after 1 month since we applied. We came here to apply the poultry droppings. So today we are here this morning to carry out some work. Coming down here this morning, we discovered that the whole place has been filled with weeds, and since we are in the rainy season, we have no alternative than to clear the farmland and make it look good again. So today's work will be doing some things like clearing of the farmland and planting of cassava, then also show you the plantains and bananas, how far they've grown, the stage of growth they are. So that's just it for now. So let's proceed. Hello, good morning, friends and my viewers all over the world. I am Mr. Wiseman. I'm from Africa, and we are here in Jasper's Garden. In this section of our video, we are here to talk about our plantain farming here. So, as it is, we are here in the farmland to show you people what it looks like to carry out a plantain farm. The things you need to know, some things you need to know about this plantain farm. I am here to take care and manage the plantain suckers we have right here in this farmland. So I am here to show you and tell you some of the things we are carrying out here. Okay, let me start by showing you our suckers. Earlier this year, I think that was last year, we did some planting here in this farmland, and we have over 400 to 500 suckers which was planted by someone last year. And this year we are here to take a look at this farmland and the plantain suckers, how they are doing, if they are growing or not. So right now we are here to see them, their present condition, when it is being managed by the other person who planted it. Actually, I am a new person here, and while I came to the farmland, I saw some of these suckers. They are not really doing fine. They are not really doing well the way I expect them to be. Majority of them, many of them here, are being malnourished, so they are not really growing. Okay, let me just show you some videos. Let me just show you some pictures of it, or the video of some of these suckers. This is exactly what they look like. Look at this one here. It's a kind of small nature. Look at it. Now this sucker here now is getting to 1 year, and it's still short and small. Are you seeing it? It's still small and short in nature. This is it. This is one. This is another one. We still have many of them here. We have many of them here. This is another one here. As you can see it. This is one of it. This is another one here. This one. So all these suckers now, they are up to 1 year in growth by August. So look at this one. It's still growing. So why I'm showing you these suckers is to let you know the present state where it is before I came to manage it. So right now we are here and we have started what we are supposed to do. So what we are supposed to do right now in this farmland is to give these suckers what they really need. That's by giving them their compost, adding compost to the crops, to them. Are you getting it? Adding compost to these suckers in order to help them grow. So as it is, I would say since last year till now, they have not really been given much attention, serious attention, due to one reason or the other. But we are here in the farm now. We've started the treatment by giving them the compost they needed. So here now we are doing the application of the compost. These are the compost. We have some bags here. This is one of the bags. This is another one, and the laborers are also here. They are still carrying out their job. Look at it now. We've started the digging. We have to dig the stem. Look at it. We've started the digging. We've dug it. This is it.
So after this digging now, we're gonna now add the compost, pour it just around it. So we are making use of the poultry droppings. That's waste from birds, which we got from the poultry farm, from the poultry section. So as you can see, we've started the digging process. Here is how the digging is being carried out. This is the digging. Before we add the compost, this is how we'll carry it out. After the digging, then we can now pour the compost around it. Now we are moving down to another sucker. You can see this one is another one. This one is another one. So that's how we are going to do it for all the suckers. You can see the digging is still going on. So this is what we'll be doing for today, and after this digging, we'll now start applying the poultry droppings. So stay tuned as we get back to you. We want to go for a short break. Yeah, this is one of the laborers, the person bringing in the compost. These are the compost manure, still coming out from the poultry farm section. So down to the site. So every bag here contains the poultry droppings. As you can see it, we are just bringing it down to the farmland. So we are going to make use of this dropping one after the other. What else, sir? Yeah, also we are going to carry out some plantings today as well. We came here with some hybrid plantain suckers. So we're going to do the planting today, and we will show you how we do this planting, how it is being done. So it's in another section of the farm. We are going there to start up the planting process. So we're going to show you how we carry out this planting and how it is being done. As you can see, the application of the poultry droppings have commenced on the old suckers. Okay, this is how we apply it, just round the stem. You don't allow it to touch this particular stem. You don't allow it to touch the body of the sucker. Are you getting it? Because you know these things are very, very hot. These droppings are very, very hot in nature. So when we apply them, we just put it round so that it will gradually go down into the soil when the rain comes on it, because we are in the raining season. So that's why we are using this method. So by the time after the application, we now allow rain to fall on it. But if it is during the dry season, after doing this thing, we start adding water to it. This is it. This is the first application of the poultry droppings. So this is the first one we are going to apply. So by 2 months later or 3 months later, we'll come back to apply the second part of it. By then we might have seen the changes and observe the growth, how they will do. So this is how we apply it. You can see it. So that's it. We don't allow it to touch the body of the sucker. This is it. So in this aspect, you can see how after applying the poultry droppings, we have to mulch it using the old grass. that was gotten from during clearing of the farm. So this is it. This is the process. Are you getting it? This is it. This is how we do it. So after some months, we are going to come back to this exiled farmland to observe the suckers, to see their changes. Are you getting it? So that's how we do it. You can see it. And that's it. That's it. The reason why we are mulching these suckers is so as to enable the soil retain water for a longer time. You know, without the mulching, when there is a sunlight, you know, the sunlight can easily dehydrate the soil, the moisture in the soil. So that's why we are aiding it with this mulching system. So this is another bag. We are still doing it. You can see it. You can see. Observe very well. You can see that the compost manure is being taken a bit far from the stem, from the body of the sucker. You can see it because it's very hot. That's how we apply it. So we'll be coming here again some other time to check on the suckers to see how they grow. So thank you for watching.